ballistic missile. Can you elaborate a little bit? Does Iran has
never said that.
He doesn't even understand.
I don't think Yakov would say
Never
that.
said that.
Everybody.
Absolutely, you said that Iran doesn't have a ballistic missile because it's going certain way, this and that. Iran doesn't have. Yeah.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe Pakistan.
You did.
It's okay.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you have every right to deny that because it was such a BS that you can't even believe yourself.
I don't know, G, if he would have said that, because he would have looked foolish if he said something like that. Because Iran has proven.
Edward, do I speak? Hold on, Edward and Amir. Do I speak from facts? Do I speak from facts?
No.
Yes.
That Iran has not proven that has a ballistic. Ballistic is something that goes up in the sky. You were trying to explain what the ballistic between the cruise and the ballistic missile. You really thought that.
Okay, whatever you say.
That you're trying to explain the difference between a cruise missile and ballistic missile.
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you were referring to. Somebody said that Iran had a submarine-launched ballistic missile. They do not. I said they have submarine-launched cruise missiles. And I explained the difference between the two. So, yes, Iran does not have submarine-launched ballistic missiles. There are a handful, less than 10 countries, that have such devices.
You don't have to change your story. That's fine.
No, it's exactly what I said. Now that you reminded me, Iran does not have theater ballistic missiles that can be fired vertically through launch tubes on a submarine. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, Yakov, I have a question.
Yes.
I think the other day we were having a conversation, and I asked why Israel's version of the Pentagon is around residential area, and you said the United States Pentagon is also around.
I said it's in a suburb of Washington. It's in Arlington,
if you want to see the
Virginia.
new wave, I
Wait.
took this picture live for everybody. You could check my picture.
I just no right, but I went to ChatGPT
It's not as
and I asked.
densely,
I asked specifically, is the Pentagon around any hospitals, any homes, any residential area, or any schools? And it said no.
Well, go on to Google Maps and take a look. Type in the
But
Pentagon.
ChatGPT said something different, and so did
Okay.
Google.
Yeah, ChatGPT scrapes the web from different sources, and you have to really use lots of different sources. I would never only rely on ChatGPT.
Yakov, but the thing is that Israel Pentagon version of their Pentagon is literally right next to residential area. There's not
I
even
didn't
a
defend that. I said nothing about where I would put it.
No, you said that most. When I said, well, that's impossible because I think something happened when 9/11 happened, and the Pentagon got hit. I said something about like there wasn't a lot of residential people who.
Yeah, it wasn't in a densely populated area. It wasn't like it was in New York. The Pentagon's not in New York City.
I
in a
know
residential
that. My thing
area.
is that it's not around residential area. I was just making a comparison. You said,
Okay,
well, I just didn't understand why Israel has their version of the Pentagon literally near residential area. It's right there. There's buildings right next to it.
that's their decision. I didn't put it there. I didn't cite it. I
Right,
didn't
what
say
I'm trying to
wasn't
say
the
is
one
that-
who's.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is most places that have those military headquarters, right? They don't leave it around residential areas.
There's first of all, there's a lot of different headquarters in Israel. That's one of many. It's not the sole.
Yes,
It's
but
not like
that who got hit was had the Mossad in it. Am I correct?
I am not an expert in it. I think it may have some portion of it, but it's a distributed. They have distributed place. Like the head of the Navy is one place. The Air Force is, I think, in a different place.
Right, but
it's
the
not a
Pentagon
simple
is
yes
the
no
Pentagon.
answer. It's not
It's
like
literally shaped like the Pentagon.
I don't know. You've crossed my boundary of knowledge, and I stop talking when I don't know. So I'm gonna stop talking because I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I only talk from things that I know about.
So I put the link in the chat for Judean scenario, the Arkansas, and then there's other news that I want to share.
just seems that Israel is hiding behind, like, to put that. See, just to me, in my opinion, wouldn't that be a version of hiding behind human shields? Why would you put a military thing? If you're gonna get attacked, that would be like one of the first things to be attacked around a residential area. That, I don't know.
That's called Hannibal Directive, Wednesday. Thank you. That's what they do in Hannibal Directive. Kill everybody that moves, even their own, to blow the shit. So if they have to, they'll sacrifice their own people. But anyways, going back to the news, we got the France shuts Israeli weapons booths at Paris Air Show. So they won't be able to present their weaponry at the air show. And that means there'll be less business for the Israeli weapons. Gazans fear marginalization as Iran is a war reshapes region. That's another one as well.
I heard they caught 2 Mossad agents.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they're going to be put to death.
They're gonna strap them to the missiles.
No, they hang them from cranes.
They're gonna strap them to the missiles, I'm telling you.
Yeah, look at this too, guys. The Samson option. They listed the cities based on documents Iran hacked. There's American cities on the list to be attacked. USA, Washington, D.C., New York, LA.
Why is it always New York City? Oh my God.
You should leave as soon as possible. I'm moving to Canada as well.
You're moving to Canada. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll move to somewhere to make
Almost. Netanyahu wants to sacrifice your soul, your poor old soul. You're old. I know you're old, age soul.
You tell me, Amir, I don't know, I go, what's the room? So I see, I saw the Yofi, I said, everybody left you. No,
They didn't leave me. They're here. I think Asian should be in here.
Amos, why are you part of Hamas?
not is the Yofi, not AC, not no, I don't see them here, well.
AC will be here. Don't worry.
AC, she's not.
Look, we have Amos Wolf in the audience. He's a better Amos than you could ever be.
But I see another Amos, and I have seen another Amos. I have 3 Amos.
Too many Amos on this app. But this particular Amos, I think this is Ner. I think he does a pretty good Amos.
No, I said it Chucky.
Who's the real Amos?
Not Chucky, Chucky.
Shuki is a piece of shit. He came in here and started talking about religion.
Chucky. Not Chucky, Chucky.
We have the real Amos. Now go on, Amos.
Please stand up. Please stand up. Real
I'm talking about the real Amos. They got double Amos in the room. No, this is Ner, it's true.
Oh my
Amos,
goodness, there's 2 Amos.
He does a better accent than you could ever do, Amos. The real Amos is you're just a bootleg real Amos.
Here's the telephone. Amos never speak in the telephone.
Okay, because you don't have a telephone. You have your own other flip phone. Okay.
That's because nobody calls you Amos.
Sorry, Amos. The chicks were calling me. I need to respond.
Oh my God.
Yes, I don't have telephone. Only I get telephone. I'm leaving the room. If I get telephone, I straight away leave the room. I don't stay here with the telephone and that everybody sees that I'm speaking in the telephone. I'm leaving immediately.
Why he's really mad?
Lee, any new updates, brother? Any new stuff that you know that I don't know?
At least 2 rooms.
Yeah, the Samsung option. Check the chat.
Sure.
The drinks.
Tell us, summarize it for us. What is it?
Iran hacked Israeli documents, and one of the documents showed the cities listed for Samsung option. So they have, Russian cities, Iranian cities, Egypt, Syria, but they also have USA cities.
Why do they want to attack the U.S. cities, man?
Why is see, look, this is why. No money for you, no more.
It's not about the money. It's like when they feel scared, Amos, when they feel scared, they will apply the Samson option, right, Amos?
Everything what
A
you
bunch
say.
of traitors. That's what they are.
What I see is Sarmak, what do you call it? Sarmachar.
Amos, are you okay with the Samson option to sacrifice your own people, Amos?
Tell me Sarmachar.
Amos, focus on you. Don't focus on the women. Come on, I know you're a fucking simp.
I
Amos,
want to know if Sarmachar
Amos, forget about the women. Forget about the women. I want you to focus on me. Focus on me, okay? Focus.
No,
Stop being a fucking simp.
But you're so Indian boring. You're nothing.
It doesn't matter. I'm asking you a question.
What you're asking? What?
I'm asking you, do you know the Samson option?
What is the option?
Do you know the Samson option? That's by Netanyahu. He has it in intact. If any time one of the nations they throw a nuclear bomb or something, they will self-destruct. They will start shooting fucking nuclear weapon towards America, Russia, Gazans everywhere, Iran everywhere, and kill everybody. That's called a Samson option.
Samson option. Oh,
Yeah,
option.
That's really stupid. The United States is really huge.
I don't know. I mean, you're speaking from your fantasy.
That's the documents. That's what they.
The Samson option.
It says in your book as well, the book that you don't believe, you're an atheist. It says in your book as well, they use a Samson option. They took it out of context.
Rubbish.
You're a big rubbish. You're trash.
For all the lies and rubbish you're saying in the...
You talk with no facts. You just bullshit. You think you...
Rubbish, so many bullshit. I sometimes, I don't even come on the audience. I listen to all you lies and I think, how much you can believe on everything? No. So what you say, you call it Samson?
Let's talk to Zelda. Zelda, come on up, Zelda. Zelda is here. Zelda, are you inside the bunker or outside the bunker? He's from Ethiopia, lives inside Israel. Come on up, Zelda. Let's have a conversation. This is not echo chamber.
Sorry, I actually saw some videos of people inside the bunkers. I'm gonna let you guys know several videos of people inside the bunkers in Israel. I didn't see any people of color. That's all I want to say. I didn't see any brown people of color.
There was a video that kicked out Thai workers that were trying to get into
I didn't see any brown people of color. That's all I'm saying.
That video of the Thai workers was fake.
It's not fake. What are you talking about? I can send it to you right now. How's it fake?
No, but Sam, seriously, like their video, they're recording themselves inside the bunker so we could feel sorry for them. And all I saw was just pale faces. I don't see no Ethiopian Jews. I don't see any black Jews in there. Just pale faces. What happened to the Ethiopian Jews? What happened to the black Jews? Do they not have a right to be in the bunkers? Let my people go.
I'm in Shiraz right now. I'm outside. I'm driving, so there is an increase in military presence. But I'm telling you, the Iranian people are so brave that nobody is fearing this bullshit. Everybody's living their life normally, perfectly fine. Whatever you see on the news is propaganda. The Iranian people here are very happy and they're prideful in their actions.
I saw another video of senators from the West Bank, right? They're actually from Paris, but they try to escape the war, So they went back to Paris, and Paris was booing them. All the people from Paris was booing them. They were sticking up the middle finger, spitting at the people who were protesting against them. Well, you know, if you're gonna just be a horrible person and think you could go to another country because you could get land for cheap and you can harass the Palestinians, and then you want to run away from a war and go back to your original country, don't expect to be welcomed.
No, they came.
Because everybody
Exactly.
excited.
Exactly.
They came in the same plane as Rima Hassan. The
Everybody
ones
hates
you're talking
Zionists.
about.
Yeah. Yo, Sam, watch any of the two I sent either on Telegram or X. The timer is
Lee.
getting kicked out.
Lee, do you have any news, or anybody else have any news on the massive amount of people who went to the border?
They're locked there. They can't.
The Israelis or who?
No, I know they can't get in. I 100% knew they couldn't get in. But what are they doing? How many thousands are out there? What's going on?
You talking about Israelis?
No, the people
No.
crossing from Egypt.
Oh, the caravan?
Yeah, the caravan. So how many people are they? What's going on?
There
What are
was
they
two
doing?
groups. One that came from Tunisia. They got stopped in Libya because after the general in eastern Libya, he wouldn't let them go through. He's actually supported by Israel. So they gave up. But the ones that came by plane to Egypt, they're still there.
Yeah, they took so many like Canadian passports and stuff. So a lot of people are either detained or just staying in tents.
And guys, one thing. Sorry to interrupt. The one thing, they're saying that Iranian officials are leaving the country. They're not. That's all bullshit. It's all fake.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Everybody's still in Iran.
And then how many people are there, Salma? Do you know?
I can get you the information because there is a very active group like from Canada who like shares all the information and like advocate for the Canadian folks who are stuck there. I'm gonna look for it and
All right, thank you.
Yeah, there's a Canadian doctor. It's like Asian, Canadian, Chinese Canadian. He was in Gaza. He went there twice, and he coordinated with the group that went by plane. He's still there. I'll find you his Twitter account.
Okay, thanks.
Look, I'm gonna try taking the picture. They just launched another wave of missile. I'll send you a picture. I'll put PTR. I'll PTR right now.
You're in the Telegram, JH? Join the Telegram.
No, I don't have it downloaded, so I don't think they're gonna let me download it under this. I don't think you could get it here. Could you?
He's a VPN.
Okay.
I think you can. There's a lot of Iranian Telegram groups.
Yeah, there's a lot of Iranian Telegram groups, Christian.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll try sending the PTR. Right, I PTR'd the other one. I just deleted it quickly because you never know, like, if you're gonna be violating government stuff and whatnot. So I deleted it quick.
JH, you're in Iran now?
Yeah, I'm in Shiraz. It's not like the main city where everything's happening, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not like Iranian though. Like I'm only like from my dad's side, I guess so. But I'm ethnically Afghan.
Oh, Bachem.
Man, I'm ethnically Afghan. So my family lives here because my dad is from Iran. So I came here to do my second degree. But I was here for like 2 months, and then the whole thing happened.
Sam, did you see the videos? I'll put 2 links in the chat.
I just put the article for the Canadian perspective.
Yeah, I saw the videos. No, the thing is that I'm seeing so many videos on this entire thing. It's hard to tell which one's like real or fake or whatever. Like someone was posting like, oh, Israel went ahead and launched basically a gigantic blast against Iran, but it was like a thing that blew up in China back in 2014. 2014, right? It's this one. I was told this was fake, but again, I have no idea anymore. I'd rather. It could be real. I don't know.
Yeah, there's even Israeli groups that are sharing it on Telegram, and they're laughing at it. You know, they're laughing at the Thai workers not being let in. Usually, when videos are fake, they repost. Like when you're talking about the port explosion in China, they repost it and say it's in Tehran or in Tel Aviv. But like videos like this, where you can see like people's reactions like that, it's very hard to fake. Like AI can do it, but you can tell like with the AI character.
Okay, I see.
Amos, are you okay with the Samson option to sacrifice your own people, Amos? Amos, focus on here, don't focus on the women. Come on. Hey, Zelda, what's up with you, Zelda? How's the situation? Amos, forget about. Can you hear me, Zelda?
Hello, Amir.
Hey, what's up? Zelda is here. I want to know how is it going.
Oh, there goes my brain cells.
No, we can just find out what's happening on the ground. Are you there, Zelda?
This hypnosis session. What happened in
I don't
Minnesota?
know where he's at, man.
So I'm going to take back my earlier statement about the air defense system being a failure on the air defense system end of things, but it looks like now it's actually they seem to be hacked because you have air defense missiles that take off and then hit the target that the missile is about to hit. And then you have sirens going off when there's nothing coming in, sirens not going off when there's missiles from Iran coming in. You have sirens going off in different areas while the missiles are landing in an area outside of where the sirens are going off. You have all kinds of things going on with the Israeli air defense system right now. I'm watching videos from this guy Mahmoud Oda. He's doing a live cast. He's been doing it for 3 days now.
Edward, electronic Intifada, they're pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're good. The only thing is, they come out once a week on Wednesdays, so, they're not good for live, but they're good for analyzing. Yeah, they're very good. Especially that, what's his name? And he's probably got the compilation of all the Hamas operation videos that came out, every single one. What's his name? John Elmer. He used to live in Gaza. He's Canadian. He may have a military background. I'm not sure, because he knows exactly what Hamas is doing. What they're, in the video, the weapons and why they chose that particular weapon, and how they carried out the operation, everything. Electronic Intifada, it's like 2 hours every Wednesday. It's very, very good.
Wait a minute. So I said,
Yeah, Electronic
America,
Intifada.
and y'all sent what?
Zelda, are you back?
So let's keep this 100% above. You said
And Ali and Alan, what's his name? Alan, I forgot his last name. The host on there, he got arrested when he went to Germany last year to speak before he even did anything. He's Palestinian.
Alright, we can't hear you, Zelda.
They should have people like Zelda running the air defense systems in Israel. Make it a lot easier for Iran.
Zelda, are you in a bunker?
But
Maybe the service is down.
Yes, Amir?
yeah, he has served the idea. So Edward, I think we can't hear you, Zelda. So I kind of feel like, the first one they probably let Iran slide, but let's say if it ends up happening again, would they let them slide again, or would America jump in? Because I don't want America jumping in.
No, the target, and what's his name said, the target was not the embassy. I think it was at least a couple of blocks away, a few blocks away, where the missile landed. It was just a shockwave that hit a corner of the building and did very, very, very minor damage to the outside of the building. I don't think there was any people in the building to begin with, but it was blocks away. It wasn't anywhere near the embassy. And the U.S. had a chance. I mean, they could have escalated right there. Like I said, it wouldn't have taken us to war, but Rubio could have said something, or made it seem like they did this on purpose, but he did the opposite. In two different tweets.
I have a question when no one's speaking, if y'all don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
So so this been going on, right? Iran were helping Gaza, right?
No, Israel's been trying to make that claim, that link, but there's no link between Hamas and Iran. What can they help them with?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing we could help
the propaganda. I'm from Los Angeles. Born and raised out here, but I'm straight with the what's right. Like, I'm not with the propaganda, the internet. I'm a young man too, but I know what's right because I know they feed us bullshit. I know.
And the only thing that Iran could do is give Palestinians weapons.
Exactly,
but
like we're doing.
The last time they did that was 2014, or before 2014. I think it was 2012. They gave them some missiles and some blueprints, and I don't think they even used that particular missile anymore. It's very old, but that was the last link. I mean, if you want to, if you're going to claim links, show us. We have all these videos of operations that Hamas has been carrying out. Show us any Iranian weaponry, like any Iranian weaponry. There's none, not a single one that they point you to.
And what I was, and when I did my history, shit, Israel took, Palestine, because it was Palestine at first.
Yeah, it was a province.
Are you guys watching the news? Sorry for cutting you up, Edward. Are you guys watching the news right now? Live?
No, go. What?
Yeah, they're getting smoked right now. They're smoking Tel Aviv right now. I can't even lie still. I'm watching it live.
So the missiles are gone in?
Yeah, I'm watching it live right now. I'm never joking. They're throwing missiles right now at Tel Aviv. But of course they're trying to stop it, but it's live. It's happening right now. You can watch it if you want to.
Iran. Man, they got some shit too, man.
Of course. Has to be done. When you're attacking the oil reserves, what do you expect? And you're killing the scientists, what do you expect?
But I feel like they're full of bullshit.
Where are they falling?
Ass shit on the other people, man. What y'all doing though?
Some have been.
Bullshit, man.
Me, I love deal with the Jews. I love them.
Do you know where they're falling?
Currently, it's trying to. They are targeting Tel Aviv. If I'm not wrong, let me just look at it one more time. I'm looking at it right now. Just give me. Give me a minute. Oh my god! It's the adverts. Bloody adverts. Bloody adverts.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, so you can. But it's Turkish though. Like I'm not sure if you'll understand it, but you can still look at it. So just give them that.
Funny. That's a good.
Bro,
That would be a good YouTube commercial right there.
Playing, like, bro, don't be playing, bro. These kids and
No,
like,
no,
come
no.
on, bro.
No. It's Turkish news. It's the Turkish media. You can just go on it. Just type in. Like, I typed it for you.
Kids, bro. I really feel for them people, bro. Come on, don't be trolling and come on, bro. Don't be.
What do you mean trolling? He's not trolling.
No,
the
I'm not
comment
trolling.
said that. My bad. That's what the comment said.
Oh,
no,
okay.
he's not.
No, I'm not trolling. No, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, he was.
My bad.
He
Hey,
was.
I apologize, bro. My bad. Cause I really feel for them people, bro.
I think. I mean, there might be somebody in the chat trolling, like people arguing in the chat, but the chat is usually.
Oh, my bad.
different
My
part.
bad, y'all. My bad. For real.
No problem.
Of course, like I don't support, civilians getting killed. I don't support it, but it's like when you're attacking oil research and you're attacking innocent scientists and everything. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I mean, I don't know, man.
Well, I don't think Iran is going after civilians. I think, so far they're going. I mean, the death toll in Israel is like, I don't know, like 30.
Yeah, they try not to, but the thing is, Edward, most of the facilities that they're trying to attack, it's in civilian ground. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. Why has Israel even tried to do that? Like, why are you putting that in the middle of a civilian area? That's what I don't understand.
That's what they
because
look
if you look,
bro.
If you look at the civilians, I don't know what the demographics is now, but it used to be, and it could still be now, that the civilians around these areas are all Arabs, not Jews. But I could, that could have changed.
Yeah,
but that was their.
And all they gonna say, the Hamas was hiding there. All the Hamas was hiding there. That's all they gonna say.
Yeah, I'm curious. I gotta watch and see. That's funny though. When he said the commercials, the damn commercials. I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't get the commercials. But I know what you feel. I mean, I know how you feel. Because I missed a month. My credit card, expired, so the payment didn't go through for 1 month, and all of a sudden the commercials popped up. I got so mad. So what the hell is this?
Oh, wow.
I forgot about it.
The commercials, yeah. Commercials. I'm not investing that.
I'm in the U.S. I'm Palestinian. I'm in the U.S.
Oh, you in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, what part?
Connecticut.
Oh,
total opposite from you, yeah.
Connecticut. Okay, on the East Coast. Yep, I'm on the West.
Yeah, I was out in San Diego.
Oh, you was in San Diego?
A while, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm like an hour from San Diego. I'm in Orange County.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny.
Are watching it?
So Edward, how you think they feel about Americans? Cause bro, like I'm American, but
Palestinians?
Yeah.
No, they don't. I mean, there's a lot. No, they don't. The Palestinians are pretty. I don't know what the word is, but they're not
good ass people, man.
They don't feel any way about Americans. I mean, Palestinians go back and forth to America all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My coworker, yeah, he's from where? Not Afghan. He's Pakistan. Yep, he's from Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yep. He's upstairs right now. I'm gonna go up there right now. But yeah,
it's funny,
man, him cool on everything. You telling me? Yep, the shit and stuff.
The thing is, about an hour ago, I guess the missiles didn't make it through.
So they are blocking some, but some, because I heard last week some landed. And
no, they've been landing. They've been landing all the time. I think it's. I think what it is they send certain missiles to map the topography of the radar systems, and then they calibrate the wave of missiles after that to be able to go in and weave around the. I would call them like dead zones,
That's, and it's hitting Tel Aviv, right?
I don't know where they're hitting now.
Oh, okay.
The wave just happened like 10 minutes ago. It hit, I mean, it launched. It took probably 6 or 7 minutes, 8 minutes to get to Israel. And Israel, there's a military sensor on Israel, so everything we're getting is videos that are being uploaded.
I heard like my homie told me like the Israel said like they don't know what they get into or something like that. Is that true? They said that.
I haven't heard that, but so Israel released a cyber attack when they first went in, and the first 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, Iran was almost defenseless. I think Israel, this is just my opinion, expected that cyber attack to keep Iran's air defense system down for a couple of days so that Israel could just go and wipe out all their air defense systems, but they had it back up in 8 hours. Because I just don't see Israel attacking Iran unless they had a plan like that, because they just don't have the fighter jets to Iran is just it's a large country, so you have to have some sort of force multiplier. I think they were counting on that cyber attack to last for days instead of hours, but it didn't. It only lasted hours.
What happened to Zelda?
Zelda. That's a perfect name for him. I remember playing Zelda.
We got Wells down there. Wells, come on up. Let's see what he has to say. He's an Israeli. Wells, tell us, how does that make? Wells makes the claim that this land is given to him by 3,000 years ago. I'm like, you can't come on somebody else's land and shove your religion down people's throat and claim it yours. There you go. I sent you an invite as well if you want to come on up. Check your profile and accept. And tell us what's going on inside. Are you inside the bunker? There's downside to the bunkers. They don't have no toilets in there. And what if you have to stay in there for an hour or two? And some people are, you have to go use the restroom every 2 seconds. How do you do it?
Apparently, it's also not allowed to smoke in them, but people do smoke in it. It's crazy. So they're killing each other.
Yeah, do you want to say something, please? News, if anybody want to chime in. If you guys want to chime in, you're welcome to do. Please give me a few minutes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I'm in a bunker, so I don't know if you can hear. My signal may not be good. Hold on. You know, there's been a lot of bonking of butts and bunkers lately.
Do we know how many people from Mossad they arrested in total?
In total, what? Fill me in.
Well, apparently they found them in Tehran and other cities, and they started arresting them. So I'm wondering how many they arrested, but it seems like unclear. I also saw a video. I don't know if it's true or not, but they killed Palestinians who were cheering up for what was happening in the prisons. The IDF.
Yeah, there's a lot of killing going on everywhere, and you can't expect it to hit the media. So, yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. But that's to be expected. You know, they'll turn on anyone that's near them. They'll take it out on them. You know what I mean? While they're, running in and out of bunkers. 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 Why are you guys so quiet? I'm quiet because I'm in a bunker. So,
We can hear people fighting behind you. Who's fighting?
these are the people in the bunker. You girl, there was a guy in the bunker today. They tried to bonk him in the butt in the bunker. I was like, wow.
How about the dogs and cats?
Oh, we're eating those because, there's no food in Tel Aviv right now. So, like 8 people were eating 1 orange today in the bunker. 8. Yeah, thin slices.
Do you have in your war bag?
Look, me, I have raw cashews, I have dates, and I have a bunker. They start bonking butts in the bunker. Oh, yeah, bonking butts in the bunker.
You should invite Amos so we can ask him how life is in the bunker.
Who?
Amos. Hamos.
Who's Amos? Who the fuck is that? I don't
I have
know.
no idea. I don't know him either.
was searching for things to watch while I was in the bunker, so I figured I'd go watch old YouTubes about, how beautiful Tel Aviv airport used to be. And then the signal went out. Life in the bunker is hard. Oh, God.
Are you heading to Greece?
Well, Greta's going to meet me there, and flights out of Tel Aviv airport are for $4 because they're all, kind of charcoal flights. You know what I'm saying? Charcoal. And, I'll see if I hook up with Greta. And Greta was already hooked up with Netanyahu when he came to Greece, and she greased up his prostate. Yeah, in Greece. In Greece, she used grease on his prostate. She greased up his prostate.
Ew.
That's what he came.
Spicy.
That's why he came back to Tel Aviv. He had to go get his prostate greased in Greece by Greta. Greta greased him in Greece. Yeah. Yeah. He got greased up. He got greased up by Greta in Greece. Yeah. Imagine that.
I can hear people fighting in the bunker.
There's a lot going on in here. Yeah. Excuse me, could you move your sardines? Yeah, otherwise I'm going to eat those. Yeah, take that can of sardines over in the other corner of the bunker. Get away from me. Get away from me. Yeah. Weirdo. Yeah, it's crazy in this bunker.
Zelda, are you there?
What did you say?
Yes, I'm here. How's the situation, Zadie? Okay. What do you mean, okay? You? Okay, you asked me. I said okay.
There's no food in Tel Aviv.
You support attack of... What?
He said, do you support the attack on Iran?
Hey, what's up, Pearl? Assalamu alaikum.
Hey, so
Amir,
this guy's
you know
funny.
the...
What's his name? G?
Which point is he's actually he's a little Zionist, He's there's a little Zionist that comes out of him. So please tell us, Zelda, do you support the attack on Iran, Zelda? So this is you want to happen? Open the conversation with this question. No, the reason why I asked you this question, they were already fighting Gazans, right? They were fighting. The way you framed them, though, are you supporting the attack? They've been attacking Israel by proxy for years, right? So Israel's been attacking Iran by proxy as well. They assassinated Ismail Haniyeh. They attacked the embassy in Damascus, the Iranian embassy, right? And they did a whole bunch of other crazy attacks. Mossad basically lives inside Iran. They have killed a whole bunch of officials. They need to kill people like that. And fucking people who want to destroy Israel, they need to eliminate them, Yeah, my question is... Great job. You're doing a great job. Okay, do you know why Hezbollah started attacking? Do you know where Hezbollah attacked the first?
I don't need to understand Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a fucking terrorist group. They need to eradicate them.
Hezbollah was created in 1982 to fight the Israelis. They occupied Lebanon.
Hezbollah need to be eradicated.
Hezbollah was created to fight your people, your Zionist people, the criminals that have stolen the land from. They occupied Lebanon.
Amir, you know, no matter who you're going to choose, like, you can say Hezbollah today, whatever, I don't know, Ashraf, you know, they're all going to be dead in the end. It's a stupid game they play, and they will die in the end.
Who will die, excuse me?
The whole terrorists try to attack Israel. They're not just doing it in Israel, yeah? They cause trouble in a lot of countries.
I mean, are they causing more trouble than Israel?
What?
Why are they stopping Thai workers from going into the
causing trouble?
Why are
Israel
they stopping Thai workers?
are mind their own business.
Thai workers, people from Thailand that work in Israel.
Right.
Why are they stopping them from going into the bunkers?
Why you speeding lines, huh?
I just saw a video, bro.
Yeah, so if I show you a video of something, it means this is the standard in Israel.
I saw several videos of people recording themselves in the bunker, and you know what I didn't see? I didn't see anybody that looks like you.
Really?
Yeah, really. And you know this. You know that they're racist.
I'm surprised this is the only video you found.
They're racist. You know that they're racist. You know.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Stop speeding
nonsense. You know that they're racist. You know that they're racist. They don't like you. They don't like Ethiopian Jews. They don't like Nigerian Jews, and they don't like Black American Jews.
They don't like your hair.
How many Ethiopians, Israelis, Jews went outside?
I'm gonna say this on this subject, and I'm gonna move on, because you don't live and you don't know nothing about it. But
they make you people not
there's
have
no
kids.
problem.
They made you a woman not
There's no racism in Israel, right? There's no racism.
There's no racism in America. There's no racism in Iran.
I'm asking you, is there racism in Israel?
I'm asking you too.
No, don't talk about it. No, don't do it. Then why are you not in the bunker,
another question.
I'm asking you a simple question.
You're asking a question with a question.
Racism. Listen, racism is a lot of countries, right? A lot of countries you have racism, right?
So why are you not answering them?
Yo, are you a choir? Why are you talking together? What's going on?
Why are you not
in the bunker, bro?
Why should I be in a bunker? Why?
Because ballistic missiles are after you. I'm telling you, like this is
ballistic missiles right now. Nothing.
You're in a real war, right? This is a real war.
So.
And now you guys are actually feeling it. So. Yeah.
I don't feel shit. They can send 100,000 missiles to Israel. All I care about, I want the
Wait, so are you saying you're invincible?
Bibi and the rest of the government, they finish the work and they do what they need to do to eradicate all the terrorists and the.
Yeah, well, stop telling Bibi to beg the United States to get into this. We're not in it.
They have an interest
to... Stop begging. Stop begging for money. Bibi's always begging for money. Oh, United States, please, more money, more weapons, more money, more.
You know what you're saying is not factual.
More weapons. No, it is. It is.
It's not factual.
You guys are a piranha state.
Wait,
it's a fucking wealth.
Actually, the money that Israel gets from the states. It's not even 1% from our.
What are you talking about, bro?
What?
You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't graduate.
I do
You
know.
didn't
I'm
go
gonna
far
explain
in
it if you be
You
quiet
didn't
for
go
a
far.
moment.
No, you didn't go far. You didn't go far.
If you be quiet for a moment, I will
You didn't
explain.
go far. You didn't
I
go
just have
far.
a little
The
question.
the money that the United States so-called give
You want to be a
Israel
rapper, though, right? You wanna be a
every
rapper?
year is not even 1% from the
Guys, I have a question.
GBT.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so the thing is, the money that Israel gets,
that 1% don't need to go to you.
and the money.
That 1% don't need to go to you, though.
It doesn't go to Israel.
And let's just say if it's 1%, it doesn't need to go to you. That's American tax dollars. It doesn't need to go to you.
You didn't let me finish talking.
We don't need you. We don't need you.
Okay, so you want to talk?
I have a question. Didn't Iran launch a missile 1 hour ago on Tel Aviv?
Yeah, he's not in a bunker. You know why? Because they don't like people of color.
Yo, you need help. I'm telling you.
No, it's true, bro.
You need help. I'm telling you.
No.
You need help. You need Jesus something.
Did y'all
You don't believe in Jesus, bro. What are you talking about?
You need Jesus though. I'm
Jesus is
trying
a
to
prophet to
explain
us.
something.
Jesus is a prophet
You
to us.
forcibly tell me
Jesus
what
is
is
a
the reality.
prophet. Jesus
You don't
is a
live-
prophet.
you don't live
don't
here.
believe in Jesus. You don't
don't
believe
live
in
here.
Jesus. And Jesus is a prophet to me. So why do I need Jesus?
I mean, what's going on here, man? What's the? I mean,
You need to lose some weight.
You think this is my real picture?
No, I'm just saying you're chuckling like a fat guy. You got a fat voice.
The guy refused to acknowledge people claiming and asking for protection because they're black and from Israel and Europe. You know that, right? That a lot of Ethiopians came to Europe to ask for protection because they got their children taken away from them, from their Israeli wives. You know that.
Yo, you know what's the amazing thing? It's amazing how everybody talk about Israel. You don't say shit about Yemen and what they do to their own people. You don't say shit about Syria. Nobody say shit about other countries.
Why do you speak?
You only talk about Israel. You know why? Because you are hateful people. Hateful. I know it. I can hear it for everything you say. You never mention any conflict that doesn't
into being the victim. I think you guys are into being
Nobody is a victim. The way you act and talk about Israel, I can tell you got only hate in your heart. That's it.
Jew hate, anti-Semitic, anti-Semite, anti-Jew.
No, but the thing is, in Israel, it's not everybody Jew. So you hate other people too. It's not only Jews. You hate.
The world doesn't care about Zionists.
I agree on this point. I agree with you. You can see it's just like the United Nations.
Israel.
You see, exactly. This is the United Nations. Exactly, like you talk, like everybody in this room talk. It's just like the United Nations.
You forever would be spitting people. People will spit in your face. Just don't go to another country and
this is the beautiful thing. We don't give a shit. We just wanna.
You guys are backwards.
Take care of the other.
You guys are backwards. You guys are backwards. Backwards, motherfuckers. Backwards.
You're such a. Was nothing here when we came here, you know. Look at this country. Little country with so much ingenuity, you know. What the fuck they did? Nothing.
What the fuck are you talking about? The Muslims created the algorithm. What are you talking about?
Right, all the apps are Arab today, right?
You're so fucking stupid, bro. Like you're a weirdo. I can't talk to you. You're smooth brain.
No, he speaks like a white person. Like he forgot the oppression he's going through right now, and he's just out here preaching.
Put that bullshit oppression.
Forgot about how they eat.
There's no oppression here. Stop it.
That's why people are
that bullshit.
Stop the cap. Black in Israel is facts. There's statistics on that.
Women.
You can say what you say, but it's not the reality. People know that people live here, they have freedom. You can say whatever you want.
All I know is that I saw a lot of recordings from people.
I'm not talking
in
about
the
you.
bunkers.
You live in an echo chamber. I'm talking about other
Reported
people.
to people in the bunkers, and I didn't see any black or brown person there.
Right.
just
So
saw
the
white-
people
whites,
right now in the bunker.
Whites. Why are you
Right.
not in a bunker?
Right. So you telling me my rest of my family don't have bunkers? They don't like safe room?
Nope.
Nope. So you live in a different reality, like I said.
No, you living in a 19th century. We're in the 21st.
You don't live here, and I explained to you a moment ago. My
and
family
I'm American, and we don't want to give our money to you.
So, missiles that are landing in Israel. Zelda, why aren't you in a bunker right now? That last one came in.
Because he's brown and they're racist there.
Exactly.
Edward, should I talk to you like you're an idiot, or should I talk to you like you do know what's going on?
I'm Palestinian, so talk to me like you want to kill me.
Yeah, not a Palestinian. Stop with the cap. You American.
He's a Palestinian.
No, I'm
He's a
Palestinian.
Palestinian, bro.
Just talk to me like you want to kill me. Just like you talk to any other
You're
Palestinian.
an idiot. I'm telling you, Edward. Yeah, so what could I say?
So are you? Have you heard?
Ethnicity away.
Have you heard of? Have you heard the explosions anywhere near you?
No. Why are you not in the bunker?
Yo, I almost believe you care.
Don't like black people in Israel. Just say it. Just say it.
You don't like yourself, I can tell.
No, I just want you to be realistic.
No, you're hateful. I heard you.
No,
the whole conversation, even when I explained to you, you still have hate in your heart. You can't listen.
That's not.
All I can hear is Israel. You're so invested emotionally in this. What's up? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? At least Edward and Amir get paid. What's about what you mean?
I get paid.
And let me tell you.
Amir doesn't pay me anything.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm so invested in this. You know why? Because I had two cousins that went into the Iraq War. One of them died because Israel decided to say, "Oh, Saddam Hussein has weapons of fucking mass destruction."
No, this is what Bush said. Actually, not Israel.
Of mass destruction.
No.
Weapons of mass destruction.
This is actually what Bush said. Stop lying. You don't know what you're saying.
Yes, there's recordings all over the internet. No, he said it. He said that he said it. He said that the way to get peace in the Middle East is by taking down Saddam Hussein.
No.
He said it. He said it. Is there
Bush
peace in
said
the Middle
that
East
they
now?
have a must.
You're a fucking idiot, bro.
You can go and Google it if you don't believe it.
Let me tell you, I'm invested in other ways. One, I'm a Muslim. Two, I'm a human being, and you guys are committing a genocide. And three, you might.
No. Stop the cap. There's no genocide. Stop the lies.
And three.
Genocide is we are killing systematically a group of people. There's not going on. Stop lying.
And three, my son might have to go to this fucking war because of you guys.
Right, like all of us. Yeah, right. So this is what's going on.
Because you guys are genocidal maniacs. Because you guys are genocidal maniacs.
Stop.
Because you guys are genocidal maniacs.
Not healthy to lie.
Look at Chucky. Chucky's gonna have to die for you guys. Chucky,
it's a minimum 3 years service in here, you know, in Israel. So
Chucky, tell them.
Anybody can die.
Tell them how you're gonna have to die for Israel.
What a way to live if you don't want to mind your own business and just live your life, and you just want to put
So we live our life, but if we need to go to war, hey, we go. That's it.
You can't occupy people.
No, we don't occupy shit. This is how we live here. We live here. Edward. The whole story and bullshit, I'm not going to
You don't occupy Palestinians. That doesn't happen.
Edward, stop with all justice warrior things. Stop with it.
Justice warrior?
Fucking Palestinian, you dickhead.
Because the fact of the matter is, we live here.
Justice warrior. This is your country occupying another people.
Conceded territory.
You can't even point to the West Bank on a map. That's how dumb
I don't need to point anything. Listen, we are now in we are now in 25, right?
Yeah,
Israel is a country. It's a fact.
No, Israel is a genocidal.
So there's no going nowhere.
Israel is the enemy to the world.
Yo, is the light? You mean the light?
The light.
The light.
You've been getting
every shit we do is good. Every shit we do is good for the world.
Oh yeah, that's why you're failing as a country.
You've been getting it up the butt in Tel Aviv.
So what? It's war. What you can? What
Oh, you
what
have
want
been
to
getting
hear?
it up the butt in Tel Aviv? Do you get it up the butt in Tel Aviv?
Yo, you foolish girl. You're foolish.
Yeah, I'm saying you're
a child. You need a hug and a lollipop to chill.
Originally I asked you this. Hold on a second. Wednesday, hang on, please. Originally, I asked you a question about if it was a good move on Israel's behalf. I mean, Israel aside to attack Iran, and the big answer is no. You know why? Because look,
you probably gonna tell me.
Hold on, I'll give you an example. Can an ant attack an elephant?
Amir, let me show you how this whole thing is fucking ridiculous. You know that.
I'm asking, I'm not asking about
I'm gonna answer you.
Stick to the example. Can an ant
no problem, but just let me tell you something factual. Listen.
I'm talking about animals. Can an ant attack an elephant? Give me the answer. I'm talking about in animal kingdom.
Yeah, she can.
No, ant cannot. A logical answer, no. Ant
she can.
No, it cannot.
She do.
So I'll give you another one. Can an ant attack a dinosaur? Fuck no. You seen a dinosaur? You seen the movie Jurassic Park? Those are dinosaurs, right? So the ant, teeny bitty ant.
Are you like a kindergarten teacher? What's going on here? You're talking about animals. So what's the point, man?
Okay. Well, he's talking to a kindergartner right now, so he has to dumb it down.
Yo, there's a probable child in the crowd. I mean, discipline his ass.
Okay. So now the next one, right? Next one. Can you, as a man, right, kill an elephant? I mean, can you attack an elephant? I don't think you can, right?
You mean physically?
Yeah. Like if you were to go like you versus elephant, I don't think an elephant will probably kick the shit out and kill you.
An elephant will fuck probably.
So let's compare. You as an Israeli, as Israel versus an elephant or a dinosaur. Okay?
So who's the elephant?
So that elephant or dinosaur is Iran. Okay?
So the one
so
you're talking about the one that that got infiltrated and took the whole shit.
Focus on the question, brother.
Iran took over your air defense system.
Who tell you that bullshit?
You're an idiot. You haven't seen it's all over the news. It's all over right now. It's like
keep on going.
All the videos coming out of your air defense systems, literally missiles hitting each other, missiles from your air defense system coming down exactly where the Iranian missile was.
Cut the bullshit. Like you're some specialist inside Israel, some kinds of consultant. You don't know shit.
It's all on video. It's all on video. We don't have to argue about it. You can just look it up.
So Zelda, you as an Ethiopian, right? And I'm sure you served in the IDF before. So your answer, Israel did a good job attacking Iran, in spite of knowing that they're not going to win this war.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Did you say yes or no?
First of all, Iran attacked Israel. Let's start with that.
Okay, when did Iran attack Israel?
That is so funny.
What do you mean? They're arming the whole fucking terrorists.
Which terrorists?
Around us. And Lebanon.
No.
That's enough, right?
Is Hezbollah? It's for their own people, Lebanon. Okay.
No, the Iranians support them.
Okay, do you know where Hezbollah did the first attack? Hezbollah did an attack.
It doesn't matter. You jumping from thing to a thing. Listen, Amir. Let's stay on the path.
Zelda, calm down. I'm gonna educate you today about Hezbollah.
Don't worry, I'm calm down. I'm saying let's say on the topic.
Hezbollah did the attack on 8th of October into Sheba
But,
Farms.
but let's say
This
Iran.
was stolen.
Iran was part
This
of
was
it.
stolen.
Iran was part of it.
Hang on a second, Zelda. This was a disputed land between Lebanon and Syria. It had nothing to do with Israel. Israel stole Sheba Farms, kicked out all the people. So Hezbollah was throwing rockets at the Sheba Farms. You did not have to fucking attack back.
Right, so they need to get in Israel and kill people and kidnap them, right? So it's okay, right?
Zelda, Israel.
What you saying?
Hold on, Zelda. Israel started attacking from inside Israel. Not outside, inside Israel towards Lebanon. And that's when Hezbollah started attacking Israel. Otherwise, they were attacking Sheba Farms. They wanted Sheba Farms empty because you stole the Sheba Farm land. And so it's located on the border of Lebanon and Israel.
Oh my God. I mean, you love to twist the facts and the words and everything.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
But I'm telling you,
nothing. It's a fact.
Listen, I'm telling this, and this is a fact. You think that Iran, like you said, the elephant, gonna just finish the war like nothing? Like they're gonna go get clean from the war? That's what you're telling me? They're the big dog, right? This is what you're telling me.
Zelda, I'm asking you direct Iranian attack. It was actually Israel was the first one to do the attack on
It's
Iranian
not.
embassy
They
in
I
Damascus.
told you.
They did that. Hold on. They did the attack. The first attack was on an Iranian embassy in Damascus. No proxy. Fuck proxy. Israel has a lot of proxy.
This is what they do. This is what Iran do.
Hold on. America is Israel's proxy. Okay. If America says to move right, they move right.
No.
If America says to move right, yeah. Yes.
It's not true. But if you want to think like that,
it's true. It's true, Zelda. It's true.
No, it's not.
It's true, brother. It's true. You, as an Ethiopian Jewish friend, from Israel, and I can't call you a friend because you believe in the Zionism. I'm sorry to say, but we have this problem. Zelda, we have a problem.
Zionist thing you all the time use.
Zelda, we have
Jewish state.
Okay, Jewish state. We have a problem in the Middle East. The biggest threat in the Middle East is Israel, not Iran.
No. It's the Arab nations.
You know that it's the biggest threat is actually Israel.
No. It's Arab nations that want to destroy them. That's it. There's no Israel problem.
Okay, how was Israel created? By stealing the land?
No, they didn't steal shit.
Yeah, they didn't steal shit.
They didn't steal shit. Point.
Amir, you love to talk about the past. I'm not going to the past. I'm talking about the future, right? The fact of the matter, Israel live here.
I'm thinking about the future.
Israelis live here.
Israel. If
you
have
have a country, you cannot move them. You're not going to move them. This is a reality. And
they can't fly anywhere. Bangor Airport is shut down. It's under lockdown.
So what? For now, it's a war. For now.
More than 150,000
it's just like this. You know what?
More than 150 Israelis are crying. You know that, right? They're crying. They want to come back.
They can't cry. Listen, you know what the thing is?
Why aren't you there to give them tissue? Why aren't you there to give them tissue?
Listen, you know what the war is like? The COVID-19. The COVID is, it started, it finished, and that's it. So the war is just like this. Couple of months, maybe it's gonna be a war.
And you think Israel is gonna win a war against Iran?
It's not gonna be, how you said.
If America doesn't help you, Zelda. If America doesn't help you, Israel is finished.
So let me tell you the one of the points. The thing is like that. First of all, you know that in America, the America and Iran, the main let's say economy is the oil, right? So
America number one business is selling arms.
Listen, let me finish the thing.
We barely get oil from the Middle East. 7% of oil.
No, oh my God, it's not the point. I'm saying the thing is, you need money to run the country, right? Iran needs the money. They need like the oil, right?
Iran doesn't need money. You guys need money. Israel we have funded.
Let me finish. Amir, I'm talking though, right? I heard what you said about Israel, right? So I'm saying they need the money, and Iran the main income is oil. Now the three countries who control the oil is Russia, Iran, and I think forgot the third one. I forgot the name. But it's an Arab nation. Right. So they basically control the oil thing, right?
No,
so
the gas.
Is gas, oil, everything.
No, petrol,
but I'm saying like
we call it petrol.
Listen, if Israel wants, they can blow
gas, it's gas. You have liquid gas or?
Let me finish. I'm saying.
No. You know Israel natural gas or actual liquid?
Listen, Israel can blow it. You know, they can blow it if they want to. Why do you think they don't do it? All you need is 50 drones. Let's say 50, maybe 100. You need only one to blow the whole shit there.
You're right, Zelda. How's the Haifa refinery and oil depot doing?
No, but you don't understand. I'm not saying they need to.
You're right. They can't blow it, but I'm just asking, how's the Haifa oil depot and terminal doing?
I know what the fuck is going on there right now.
You don't.
But
know?
I'm saying.
Okay.
But I'm saying it's possible. So there's a reason they don't do it, right?
Remember, anything that Israel can hit, Iran can hit.
You don't understand. You just supporting what I'm saying.
Keep that in mind. When you think too hard with your brain, don't think too hard. Because everything that Israel can hit, Iran can hit in Israel. And remember, Israel is a lot smaller for Iran to deal with.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm just said it to Amir that I don't think it's gonna go the whole way.
Well, it depends how much Israel wants to escalate. Because if you want to escalate,
no, don't say it.
Yes.
You are wrong. You know why?
Put your TV on. See what's going on. I'll tell you.
Listen. I don't need to see TV to understand what the fuck they do. This
you don't? Are your eyes closed? Maybe they are. That explains your position.
I don't need to see. You know, I didn't watch TV for I know how much. I don't know, maybe years, but
maybe
I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I read usually.
You read? Okay. Did you go to school?
Listen, and listen what I'm telling you. This situation right now, it's like there's years in the making because Iran, they push for it for years on years.
Push for what?
For war, basically. Because they give weapons to enemies of Israel.
And you gave enemies to weapons of Iran.
What?
You gave enemies to enemies of Iran.
Who controls Iran right now?
Listening.
Who controls Iran right now?
Who controls Israel right now?
The Prime Minister of Israel.
The Prime Minister of Iran controls Iran.
No, you have the Ayatollah, right?
Ayatollah is the supreme leader, and Iran is the president, or the Prime Minister, president.
Yeah, so, but who controls the Ayatollah have more power, right?
No.
What?
When you're not educated on how the Iranian system works, then you shouldn't talk about it.
He's even faking an Israeli accent, which is hilarious.
The Ayatollah, listen. You know what? Let's say it's 50-50. The Ayatollah have power in Iran, right?
Yes.
All right.
And
what they are, let's say, how can I say it? What they are wishing for Israel?
Pardon?
What?
Are you struggling with language?
No, I'm not saying. I'm asking you.
Yeah, what was the question?
I said what they are wishing, what they want for Israel. What do you think? From what they say, what the whole.
They're retaliating. That's what they're wishing for. You laugh, but your own government in Israel justified to the world when they attacked Iran recently. They said preemptive strikes. Do you understand the definition of preemptive strikes?
Because they're trying to.
No, so hold on. Zelda, earlier on, You said Iran attacked first. If Iran
By
attacked
proxy,
first,
by
they
proxy.
wouldn't use preemptive
By proxy,
strikes.
I said, explain it. By proxy, they give weapons and they arm terrorists who attack Israel.
You arm terrorists that attack Iran. Why are you going silent now? Because the facts are being read out to you?
No, it's not the fact. I don't know what
It's
you're
not the
talking
facts.
about.
Well, maybe you need to wake up then and smell the facts. Because you're clearly in a coma or sleeping, or I don't know.
No, when you
I don't know what you're going through.
You saying it is
But
not.
clearly
It's not factual. You know, you need to show me.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. With
No,
evidence.
I'm not trying to prove
Prove me
anything.
wrong. With evidence, I'll
You
provide
said
my
you
evidence.
told me something, right? You told me
Prove
something.
me wrong with evidence, I will provide you my evidence. I work with evidence. I don't take hearsay and bullshit coming out of your ass.
Sure.
Provide me evidence.
Send it to me. Send it to me. I will read it.
Your evidence.
I don't know if he has the capability or the capacity.
Allah, do you support Netanyahu giving weapons to us? I'll put the link in the chat for you. Put the link in the chat. Where's Al Norma at? Put the link in the chat. What's up with you, Edward? Edward?
Not much.
Edward?
I was watching videos of the latest landings in Israel.
Oh, that's not occurring, apparently, Edward. It's
What?
all AI.
Huh?
It's all AI. You know all that happening? All the Israeli military sensors, they're not actually doing anything. Iran doesn't actually exist on the map anymore, apparently, according to some of these Zionists.
That's pretty good AI then.
Oh, yeah, apparently.
It's technology that nobody has, but
You know, Zionism is one hell of a fucking mental health issue.
really.
You can't have a conversation that is rational, evidence-based, logical with these dogs.
Did you just come out of a bad experience?
To be fair, since I've been on this fucking app, and it's been like 2-3 months, maybe 4 months, and every fucking smackhead that I come across is a Zionist.
You're that new? Yeah, I learned this the end of last year. I was
You've
going
been
to
on here
Zionist.
for longer, though.
I was at the end of last year. I was going into Zionist rooms and I was arguing with them, and we're not.
That's why Edward, Daniel was attached.
You've had your time now. You can.
General Edward was attached to Daniel. Daniel was attached to Edward. That's how he got attached to Edward. 6 months he spent in the Zionist room.
Daniel wasn't even in the room.
Let me ping Daniel. Let me.
Oh no.
I mean, I realized last year that they're not on the same wavelength as everybody else. They're just.
There's no wavelength. It's a completely different dimension.
It really is. And I don't understand it.
It's a far-flung reality that they live in. That everyone hates them. Arabs are terrorists. Everyone hates them. Jew hatred, anti-Semitism, everything that they do. They could kill 6 million people on the planet, and they'd say we're the victims.
I've been in rooms where they were arguing
So
with
can
me.
you explain me the conversation in the United Nations? How they don't say shit about other countries, but they all agree on Israel? They don't say shit about Yemen. They don't say shit about Ethiopia.
Zelda, it's easy.
They don't say anything about this.
Zelda, you're
they only talk about Israel. You know why? Because they hate the Jews.
No, it's because you're the only country that's occupying people.
And people like you say the word Zionist, you mean Jews.
Zelda.
Yes.
Zelda.
Even I'm on this app for 20 years and like this because this doesn't come to me.
Zelda, are you going to stop talking? And you asked the question. Why does the UN go after Israel more than anyone else? It's because you are occupying people and committing war crimes.
They don't.
I just gave you the reason.
Only on Israel. They don't say anything
because no
about
one else
other
is
countries.
occupying anyone else.
That's not the problem. That's not the problem. You know why
That's
they're going
bullshit.
after them? You know why? Because no other country on this fucking planet is occupying people. brutalizing people,
No,
murdering
nobody occupy nobody.
murdering
There's
thousands.
a disconnect.
They have done over the years, 80 years nearly. You've killed thousands.
And Zelda says there's no occupation.
No, it's a lie.
I've been in rooms, General, where they have said that we Palestinians are occupying the Israelis. The Israelis are saying that we are occupying them, and they believe it. So this is a major disconnect. They are disconnected from the rest of the world, and unfortunately for them, this is going to be their downfall.
It is, and Hashem's going to deal with them.
Well, it's going to implode. Their nation is going to implode. They're not paying attention to their economy,
Yeah,
to
because
what's
they're in
happening.
a different reality.
They are. They absolutely are, and they believe everything their government is saying. The government is the country is collapsing around you. Zelda, your credibility in the world is gone to shit. You have a genocide case.
They're just like the Nazis. The Nazis thought they could actually take over the world, while everything they were losing.
You compare us to Nazis? I heard everything.
You're in fact worse.
Yo, that's it. Tell me everything about you.
I mean, I don't know what
Ethno supremacy, exactly the same as Nazis. You want Jewish supremacy in that land, exactly the same as Nazis.
Trump just announced he's complicit with them blowing up Tehran, so that should happen in under 24 hours. The heaviest bomb Israel has, or missile, they're about to deploy it, and America's complicit. So,
the heaviest bomb they have is a
use American jamming equipment for Israel's defense system. But if Trump tweeted, evacuate, he knows something that we don't know.
Evacuate what? Where?
Jordan, yeah. The UK.
Evacuate Tehran. Then didn't you see his tweet?
No, it wouldn't make sense.
He's going to tell the Americans to go to
Type
Jordan.
in your Google, Trump evacuates Tehran. And then you'll see the statement he made. And it's the same
Tehran
statement he
is
made
massive.
before.
I mean, there's not a bomb that could, unless you're going to nuke Tehran.
Okay, but remember the statement Trump made before that he thinks Netanyahu's going to invade Tehran or Iran, and then it happened within 2-3 hours afterwards.
No. Point. Now you're just doing point. Okay, listen. He never said he thinks. He never said he thinks.
Well, he said he needs.
Hold on. No. He basically did a statement saying he needs some military personnel, their family members, in the U.S. to basically leave the Middle East, he said. He said that 48 hours before Israel attacked. Then he said, someone asked him, he goes, no, I don't think that Israel's gonna attack Iran. But he goes, they might. Might be good with the negotiation, but might not be. He did that whole wishy-washy. He was obviously alerted. Now, France went to go and say that they stand behind Israel, which is funny. But then they also said because of their soured relations, because of them, pushing for stop this blockade, they were not told beforehand. A lot of these nations know when the other nation, especially when they're allies, that they're going to make a move. So Trump was well aware of that move. Now, with that being said, he's also made it vehemently clear, until there isn't some sort of a U.S. base, etc., that gets harmed, they're going to stay out of it. Now, of course, a false flag may happen. But with that being said, we also had Bibi so desperate. He went on live television to say, "Oh, the Iranians hate Trump. They want him dead." They are pushing, they're begging to get the U.S. involved in one way or another. And the way I see it is the U.S. is probably going to get involved in defense, perhaps helping them shoot down some of the rockets, etc., that are coming down. They've done that before, but I don't see
They are doing in Jordan, nice.
They are.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Yeah. Beyond that, I don't see it.
No. I don't do that.
They'll provide weapons, guys. Hold on. They'll provide weapons. They'll continue to provide weapons and boots on the ground. Do you guys not see MAGA has gone against Trump? They're losing their shit. Americans are actually saying, hey, Iran started this. Israel started this. Let Iran deal with it. Because remember how they said October 7th, Israel has the right to defend itself? That narrative has been sold to the American public. they're using that same talking point for this. And for anyone to sit here and hold on, guys, if you've been keeping up with the damage that's been done to Tel Aviv, whew, it's bad. They're getting hit right, left, and center. Because keep in mind, Iran, major land area, 90 million people. Israel, not so big, 6, 7, 8 million people. The damage is going to be tenfold upon Israel than it will be on Iran.
No, I understand that. I understand that, but they're taking out Tehran. I can guarantee you that.
They cannot take
How?
out, remember.
With what technology would they take out Tehran with? Tehran. I'm saying Tehran
They
now.
have to be
With shawarma, with raw shawarma, right?
What are you talking about, man?
No, because he asking 80 stupid question.
But yet the question cannot be answered. So how stupid is it then if you don't have an answer? What technology would take out Tehran?
You'd have to ask Trump that. He
Is the only one capable.
Well, I mean, if they're capable,
That's
what
the point
technology?
I'm making. Yeah, why don't you pay attention? Read
What
between the lines.
technology would the U.S. give or deploy that would take out 10 million plus people? What?
I guess you'll know when it happens in 48 hours.
Okay, so you have no answer for that.
No, they
Let's
do
just
not
wait.
answer.
Let's just wait for 24 hours, 48 hours. Let's see
Wait
what.
48 hours and you'll know
Yeah, okay,
yourself.
48 hours. We'll see.
As General, have you noticed it's all over actually social media how, and there's videos, how Iran has hacked the air defense system of Israel, and they have missiles going on, missiles literally taken off
one another,
and they have missiles actually taken off and then hitting the target that Iran's missile then hits right afterwards.
Yeah,
So the missiles are hitting the target.
It was
I've not seen that. But what I've seen is Israel's military censor shutting down YouTube links, shutting down all reporting of what's going on in Israel. You know that liberal democracy that they like to say, that is so open and free, is now cracking down on the media.
Oh, not just the Israeli media.
Yeah.
Did you guys see them attack Iran? Iran's media.
Yeah, Iran's broadcasting thing.
Broadcasting, and that lady, hold on, I'm sorry to say this bullshit that's been propagated, and I heard this from an Iranian woman from Iran talk about this on X. It's actually false in the sense that women aren't allowed to act as that. The broadcaster was a female. Okay, broadcasting. If there's so much fucking oppression by my language,
You know, all you need to do
will
is,
not be able to broadcast.
that's nothing. All you need to do is type into YouTube Tehran or Iran or walk around Tehran or something along those lines.
Yeah, no, I've asked my
And
sister a lot.
see what Iran is like.
Yeah, so my sister
See the oppression of women, where they're walking around with crop tops. And
We've had people on here that came from Iran, and they said the same thing, and they said that, and they weren't
the
Iranians.
bullshit that we're told is nothing.
It's not true.
No.
It's
No,
not true, no.
So let me say this too: the females, the amount of educators in really high roles in
Yeah.
the universities are actually majority female.
Majority women, yeah.
And my sister-in-law is actually she's born and raised in Canada, but her grandmother's still in Tehran. So I was speaking. Well, I don't even know. They can't even get a hold of her grandmother, which is really scary. But I was asking her because she visited maybe like I don't know before pandemic, and she says that her grandmother says it like. It's not like this. The outside U.S. media is so bullshit. She goes, there's women here that, they don't have to be in some sort of niqab. They are able to drive. They're able to teach. They walk around. There's nothing here that would even suggest that they're living under some oppressive type of regime. They also have government roles. So I don't even know how does any of that oppression? And number two, every country has a dress code, right? So in the West, there's dress code where women cannot be, topless. They can't, they got to keep their nether regions covered. As same thing as men.
You said netherly.
There's always some sort of a dress code that we all sort of abide by. So if another country has a dress code that says, cover below your knee, and we say cover just your nether regions, like what the fuck's wrong with that? I don't understand it. I went to the Vatican, and you're not allowed to go in. You can't show your midriff. Men and women need to have their shoulders covered. They need to be, covered.
We've got to invade. We've got to invade. We've got to invade the Vatican.
Yeah, and have you seen the nuns?
We've got to invade Israel as well.
What's the difference between a woman wearing a hijab on and the nuns? What do you look? Have you got?
That's nothing. You know when the Zionists come across and say we're oppressing women with the hijab.
Why they executed him?
Listen.
Why they executed citizens?
You have a sect in Haredi Judaism that has a burqa.
Yes.
No, we don't talk. We talking about Iran, right?
Well, not just that.
In Iran.
Hold on, let me finish. Not just that. Like, I have friends who are Jewish, and they've said it that when women, their religion, you have to wear a wig on, which is same. I don't know what the difference is, to cover your hair. You cannot wear on anything tight-fitting, forming. Things need to be covered to a certain extent. And then the fact is that men have a super hierarchy over women, and the punishments for when women don't fall in line is so severe till this day in Orthodox.
What is the punishment? Tell me, what is the punishment?
What do you mean, what's the punishment?
You should know. You're Jewish.
Hold on.
You're Jewish. You should know.
Israel had Jericho 4 missiles.
Zelda.
Who
Jericho missiles are just. I don't know what the Jericho 4 are. 1 and 2.
4 is still in development, so I think Trump said, "Yeah, go ahead and send 100 of them or something like that."
Well, Jericho is made in Israel. They're not made in the U.S.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Trump knows something if he tweeted that. That's all I'm telling you.
I mean, the only thing you could send them is the MAUB bombs, the 20,000-pound bombs. But I don't think Israel has a way to deploy those bombs. I mean, a 20,000-pound bomb.
Well, the most incredible part here is that, remember, we kept saying the whole idea of nuclear weapons is to deter. The very fact that God bless Pakistan, who right away came up to, made it very clear that if in any shape or form Israel even thinks about dropping a nuke, they went in and have actually taken their nukes, they have quite a bit actually in their arsenal, and pointed them towards Israel. So you drop one, we're dropping one. Good luck. Also has made the statement that if India decides to go and help Israel in any shape or form, it's going to be bad news for India. So again, this is a determined. This is going to make a country as rogue as Israel, who hides what they have in terms of nuclear weapons, will not allow inspections to happen or according to international law. For Pakistan to come up and aim their nukes towards them and say, hey, you make this move, you're next. China, Russia, all these countries are silently helping out Iran. And people are getting pissed off. I'm like, what's the difference between the US and the West pretty much helping out Israel? Why can't Iran not be given support by its allies? So
Saudi Arabia, the GCC countries are not behind, they don't want the Iranian regime to fall because they know it would be replaced by an Israeli puppet regime.
Of course.
If that's the case, then Israel would be surrounding them, and that's something that they don't want.
Well, those countries don't even have, like we said, a powerful military at all. They kind of need Iran. And now Iran is talking about an Islamic army. And everything that Israel has done has actually...
Wait, what an army?
Together. Islamic Army. Have you heard them? They made an announcement saying that countries like Turkey, Iraq, a whole bunch of countries...
To make a whole army?
Yes, that we need to come together. And this is hold on, give me a second. This is a part. Even again, my sister-in-law's grandmother, who's lived there her whole life, said yes, there are people that don't like the regime. They kind of want to change, but that's that happens in any country. But since Israel attacked, the sentiment is, even those ones that were still listen, they've actually, because when your nation is under attack, you're going to come together and stand behind the government that's helping save your ass. Okay, so the U.S. has actually helped Iranians come together when they've been on opposite sides. And not only just that, this entire region that we talked about has not come to bat. It has not helped out Palestine in any shape or form. Is now starting to push their weight and their support behind Iran. Israel, quite literally, fucked up.
What do you do? What do we do after assuming? Well, I don't assume. I just discuss realities. Potential reality is the destruction of Tehran. What's next after that?
You have to have facts with that. You can't just say
Hold on, Edward.
destruction of Tehran.
If that were to happen, let's just say Tehran does get destroyed. Let's just say that happens. You know what's going to happen, right? Tel Aviv is done. It's gone. Let's say Tel Aviv is done. All of Israel's gone. Goodbye.
Okay,
that's what's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to. I think they're going to try to de-escalate both sides, but the issue is the issue. Well, then, if you don't want the escalation, you want to keep going, then keep going, Zelda.
No, I don't think this is what is going to happen. What you're saying right now, there's not going to be no de-escalation.
So this is what's always happened is. The U.S. steps in.
And I bet they don't show you what like.
And they'll de-escalate it.
Because Edward, 46 years of
I don't care what you have to say, Zelda.
The people there.
I lose brain cells when I talk to you.
The Ayatollah are using force. No, they got no human rights there.
You don't make sense.
You remember how they wanted to, Israel wanted to assassinate Khomeini. Sorry if I'm saying his name incorrectly. And when it comes to, he came on to Trump, okay, made this very public and very well known that they vetoed and told them, no, you're not going to assassinate him. You're not going to take him out, okay? So let me make this very clear. Iran is a formidable opponent, okay, in many forms. Some things that we may not even be clear because obviously no one shows their hand. There's no reason for Trump to have said or did or any of those things, and for Israel to turn around and say, Iran wants Trump dead. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but did you hear what he said? Iran's been oppressing their people for 46 years. How many years have you been oppressing people, Zelda?
No, we was talking about Iran.
We're talking about Israel. General, he won't acknowledge the Palestinians exist.
The irony in your bullshit is really remarkable. You need to get a therapist if you don't already have one.
General.
No, hold on. The fact that you do the comparison, you're total idiot.
Zelda, explain to me why the fuck Israelis.
There's no oppression here. They live here whatever they want.
Listen. Why is it that Israeli Jews are going and kicking out people that are not Jewish from bunkers, Thai workers, people that happen to be black, that happen to not be Jewish? They're being kicked out of bunkers.
No, this is a narrative that you are speaking right now.
That's why you have in the bunker. Yeah, they're using subway. They're using the subway system as a bunker now.
You want to talk about people? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so listen.
You sound tired, Black Rabbi. You been up all night?
And there's it's over.
I'm sorry. It's over for you, Black Rabbi. I'm sorry.
What you're gonna see in Iran is something
the
world has never seen before.
Really?
The level of power.
And you're a rock star too. You get it.
The level of power.
It's like he's sleepwalking. You think these guys are zombies?
We haven't seen
are you a child?
ever displayed in human history.
It's like they're zombies. Black Rabbi, go back to bed. Try to get some sleep. I know it's difficult.
You know what's funny? Edward, salam alaikum to everybody.
Alaikum assalam. Finally, you're on stage.
But the Zionist terrorist. You know what's funny is that these people can't sleep anymore. So the fact that it's a little bit slow today in their areas makes him, a little bit.
You can tell he hasn't gotten any sleep. You can tell.
Yeah. It's okay. You want more?
Oh my God! You're not bent over. You don't have Jews slapping you in the ass with a whip like in that video where you're in the news.
And
this isn't one of those rooms.
And Zelda, I've been listening to you, to be honest with you, for the last 2 hours.
Oh no! Don't do Zelda. Don't talk to Zelda.
Listen, and I'm just gonna comment on the video that Ace mentioned about he's kicking the non-Jews or the non-Israelis from bunkers. I actually watched the video. It's not a narrative, you fucking idiot. I watched the video while they were kicking them out. Go look it up yourself, idiot.
Airplane, what's
There's
going on?
multiple videos.
What's
Yeah,
going on with updates?
But
Any updates?
if I take like a video or someone, yeah, go and kicking someone. So this means this is the standard here. Everybody's kicking people.
Wait, yes, Ace, wait, yeah, okay.
But I'm going by your logic. Like if I take a video of someone kicking someone, everybody kicking people here every day.
Yeah.
There's a mass.
Okay, let me give you guys
Zelda, you're a black person. They probably wouldn't even let you near Shatner. They probably wouldn't even let you. They wouldn't let you near a bunker in Israel. You know, ask Black Hitler. Is he allowed to go to a bunker? Ask him. Ask him.
Airplane, have you seen the latest wave that went in like half an hour
Let
ago?
me give you guys the updates. One of the most latest.
But stop lying about the whole.
All right.
Stop lying.
In the latest wave, no one missile passed the defense.
Yeah, I got that. That was the first wave. This is the second wave.
Edward, the latest
There
wave.
was only one.
I tell you what's happening, Edward.
By the way,
They got attacked.
surprised about you, Edward.
There is a cyber attack, Edward, and they're turning.
Hold on, Eagle.
I am not a war. I do not like wars. But in this war, Israel is doing great.
You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing.
What are you surprised about?
I'm surprised to say that the Israeli defense system is not working.
Okay, hold on.
No, it wasn't working. There's videos.
You got hacked. You got hacked.
Hey, guys, what is wrong with you?
Usually we have.
You're really quiet. Ace, you're really low. No, don't get a bigger mic. Oh my God.
Usually we have. Hey, say something. Fuck.
Okay. Eagle, go ahead.
Paul, you cannot say anything. Okay, your supremacy is done. Okay, breaking news, guys. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, Israel has shut down the airport, so Israelis cannot flee. So this is how an open air prison feels like. Congratulations. So guess what they're doing? They're fleeing en masse by sea to Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
next.
have half an hour notice before any attack. Why don't you let me talk?
Several explosions
all the time.
have been heard.
Hold on, Eagle. Hold on. You'll get
Eagle can sleep.
I can't even give a fucking breaking news here. Anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ace. Go ahead.
Just a few minutes ago, what's happened is there's been so just over southern Golan. There's some sort of hostile aircraft alert. So they're trying to figure out where, who, or whatever. Israelis are fleeing right now by sea, as you guys just heard me say. There's been multiple explosions being heard in parts of Tel Aviv. It's not confirmed, but that is
not confirmed because
I
live in Tel Aviv.
Hold on.
No one said. No one.
Let her lie.
Okay. So calm down.
Guys.
And Eagle, you got a chance to talk. Hold on.
Half an hour ago, air defense systems have been activated in some.
I'm waiting for you.
So Iran is listen there. Hold on, guys. I'm also speaking about what's happening in Iran. Several explosions have been heard in eastern Tehran. Air defense has been activated. This is all within the last hour. Now the Tehran air defense system has intercepted those Israeli attacks. So that's one thing. Second of all, there's been impacts. There's actually videos coming out from Israelis from southern Israel. There's been impacts made. There's been fire ambulances deployed, etc. Haifa power plant, oil refinery. It's been official.
It's not from today. We are talking about today. We are talking about today. You're talking about.
This is within an hour, so those things are confirmed. So
no, it's not. You are completely ignorant. You have no clue what you talk. You talk a lot, but not talk enough.
No, she's confirming. She's confirming.
No knowledge.
It's a confirmation. The attack took place yesterday. Jahash, the attack took place. Listen. The attack took place yesterday. Today they put out the confirmation. You fucking idiot. They put the confirmation today. Yesterday the attack happened.
Yesterday, yes.
Okay, but you don't confirm it yesterday. Remember, you have a publication ban. You don't confirm it same day. Remember?
He's talking about
You're
today.
being oppressed. Remember, you're being oppressed.
Airplane.
Yo, let him talk.
Airplane, do you have any updates from the last wave? I know I've seen videos of landings. I don't know where.
That's why you do, huh? That's why you do. You don't let people talk.
There isn't really anything on the news so far.
And Igal, what were you saying that I surprised you about what? What did I say? Igal? Did he leave?
I think there's probably sirens going off, so they're all probably trying to leave now.
I'm telling you, I thought.
No, you don't let him talk. You don't let him talk.
Hang on. Zelda, everybody thought that you were on their side, Edward. How could you? How could you break their heart?
I don't know what Igal was. I don't know. I think he misheard
So,
me.
I mean, this is what you do. You invite people.
Him back in. Amir.
You broke Eagle's heart. You broke Amir's heart.
Amir, invite him back. Invite him back in.
Even on normal.
Talk about Norm. I know he's not.
Okay, so Edward.
And Amir, invite Igal back in.
Sure.
So he could talk. I feel bad for Igal sometimes.
No, you don't want to hear the facts that he want to speak.
I don't like you. I don't feel bad about. You just go bury your head in the sand.
Edward, everything, Zelda, that you've been saying for the last 2 hours has nothing to do with facts.
Who?
You're literally just